Hi, this is Sogazer. So today I got reviewed for two jerseys. One is the Brooklyn Nets, Kevin Durant jersey, and the other one is LA Lakers, LeBron James jersey. This is the MVP jersey. They did this last year too for people that have won the MVP in the past. And this year it's all white and silver jersey design. So when this first came out, it was at the Dick's Sporting Goods. They're the first people to have it, and there were five of them, and they had LeBron, KD, Westbrook, Harden, Giannis, but there was no Curry. I checked all the other stores and they didn't have Curry as well. So I decided to just get these two guys. But I recently found out that I think it was Nike.com that had Curry. It released a little bit later. I don't know why, but since they did, I also picked them up. But for today, I'm gonna do jersey review for these two. So as you can see, um, I'm a little disappointed with the construction, but there are some details that we have not seen in Swingman jersey, so I'm a little excited as well. So let's start with the LeBron's jersey. And while I set up, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well as liking the video. Appreciate your support. And let's look at this jersey. So this is a $180 jersey. You can see right here, 180. And this is considered a swingman jersey. If you look at this area, it's pretty bad. Amount of warping is insane, and it's very disappointing. This is a $180 item, and the amount of warping it has is just insane. Let's see where it was made. Made in Guatemala. Made with Strifit. And let's look at this collar. So unlike the regular collar, it's still rib knit, but it actually has like more dimensions to it. So this is based out of the Lakers jersey. So I think this shows the different color that they have with the regular jersey. So instead of having just one single white, they give it a little more dimensions to it to make it look like it has multiple layers of color. I really like how they did this rib knit. So I hope they do this with the regular jersey too. So this is the outside. On the inside, it's still flat. And same thing with the armhole. But you could also see here that there's like warping and stretches. This side's not too bad, but look at this side. They didn't really do a good job on this jersey at all. I could already tell that I'm gonna return this just because this stitching quality. And the cool thing about this jersey is that the swoosh is embroidered. It's in silver. I'm not sure if this is silver or platinum. And they did a real stitch. So it's a thick stitch. When they do this, a lot of times the fabrics get warped. So you could see all these little crease like dimples. That's pretty common when you do embroidery when the fabric is stretched, especially with the base fabric being a knit. It's a lot easier to stretch. So this part, it's a little hard to avoid. And on the other side, it has MVP. I believe this is the year that he won MVP. So 4 MVPs. And the Lakers, It has a nice rich gloss to it. Looks more like a satin. They do have stitches around the edge. Let's see if this is a real stitch. And this is a real stitch. So you can see all the stitches on the back side. Same thing with the MVP too. They're a real stitch. And for the number, same fabric, but this one has a perforation on it. And they also have a shadow right here, this gray. This is also stitched on. Looks pretty good. At the bottom, the player's patch is in silver and white. I barely can't see anything. And right on top of it, it has LeBron's autograph stitched on. This is also a stitch. So if you look at the back, you can see the stitches. That's about it with the front. Everything except for the warping, I think it looks good. Let's look at the back now. So this is how the back looks. So because this is a Swingman base, the rib knit goes around. If this was authentic, it'll get cut off right here, and this part will be the same fabric as a base. So this is the good way to tell. This is Swingman. It's cut off right here. And there's NBA logo. Instead of the regular sticker, they have an embroidery. And they did it directly to the fabric too. Same thing was here. I think it's an olive leaf. But this is all in silver. But it actually has a little greenish tone to it. Same thing with the name. This is all stitched on. And a nice twill fabric. In the back. So the name, this one, is not the same fabric as this one. It's the one underneath. It's this color. Not the same fabric, but it's this color. It's a little bit darker tone. And this one, the one with the perforation, this is pure white. And this is also stitched on. Looks pretty good, except for the warping. So the side panel, there's nothing special. It's the usual one. And no extra detail to it. Same thing on the other side too. So now that we saw the LeBron's jersey, let's look at KD's jersey. So this is Kevin Durant, Brooklyn Nets MVP jersey. So the base of this jersey is the same as the association. So it has the same detail. And it has a V-neck. And this one does not have that bump right here in the middle because on the regular jersey, this is just a single color. Same thing with the armhole. It's a solid color on the usual jersey, so they don't have any extra detail on the rib. The swoosh is the same. It's an embroidery stitched on. It's like a grayish silver. And on the MVP, he won once, so there's one 2014. And for Brooklyn, is the silver one, not the white that LeBron had. It's like a grayish silver. This is also stitched on, as you can see here. Real stitch. The number. Because the number does not have shadow to it, it's just one fabric. And this one has a perforation on the silver, not the white that LeBron had. LeBron had the white on the top because it has shadow, and they used this color as the shadow part. And once you go to the bottom, the usual patch, and Katie's autograph is stitched on, and this one is in black or charcoal. I don't think it's as quite as dark as black. Let's look at the back now. So this is how the back looks. Same detail on the NBA logo. Durant is in this silver real stitch, and the number is same too. It has a perforation on it, and it's stitched on. For the side panel, it has this tape on it. It's an extra piece of tape that they do the top stitch on. It is bumpy, so it's like three-dimensional knit. It's like a herringbone shape. This is the added detail on both sides. And it's nicely stitched as well. So let's just take a look at some of the differences between these two jerseys. One is the neckline. Brooklyn Nets has a V-neck, whereas the Lakers has a round neck. And because this one, the original jersey, has different colors, so they have this bumpy detail to it on the ribnet. And this one does not have that. And it's probably because of that, them not having the extra detail. This is warped too, but it's not as bad compared to this one. So same rib, and this one does not have rib. Was a 3D shape. The swoosh are the same. The MVP detail are the same too. And this is a little difference here too. So the Brooklyn, it's a thin font, and there was no shadow in this original font. So it's just one piece of fabric. And it's just stitched on. Whereas this one, because on the number it has a drop shadow, they use this fabric as a drop shadow, or maybe not the same fabric, but same color. And then they use a pure white on the Lakers and the number to make it pop a little bit higher, to make it look a little bit more three-dimensional. Whereas Brooklyn Nets is missing the white portion, which is here or here, just because this jersey does not require that extra detail. So this is Lakers, so it has purple. And for Brooklyn, it has black. So it's matching the color of the team. So same differences in the back. The number, the name are the same. They use the same fabric, this little grayish tone. That is the same. But because the number on the Lakers, it has a drop shadow. It has the white on the top. Whereas the Brooklyn Nets, it has a solid color. That's about it. What's the difference? So this KD jersey looks pretty good. This one is a little bit more lighter weight than the Lakers jersey, probably because this one does not have as much patches in the front. Lakers has a lot of details going on, and even the number. This one's a lot thinner compared to the Lakers, and this is just one patch. So maybe because of that, but this feels a lot lighter than the Lakers jersey. It fits about the same. It doesn't feel like you need to go up a size or down a size if you already know your swingman size. But this feels a little bit more like a standard swingman jersey, whereas the Lakers feels more like a special jersey. They're definitely a lot heavier. This fits just like a standard swingman jersey. It does not feel any different, although there are stitches. When I touch it, it feels a lot more bumpy because there's stitch on it and the fabric's a little thicker. But other than that, it feels just like the swingman jersey. The way that it fits on the body with the shoulder and the side, and also the length, it's just like the swingman jersey. If I were to choose between this one and the KDs, I would choose this one. And what I really like the most is definitely this rib. Although it does have some issue with its stitching, I do really like this three-dimensional rib that is used in the Lakers jersey. Um, so it's not like I don't like Brooklyn Nets. I do like the team. I do like KD, but just on this jersey comparison, Lakers and LeBron James had a better detail. Let me know how you think about it. Leave me in the comment below. And hopefully the Curry jersey will come in soon, and I'll probably do a review for that too. So please look out for that. Anyways, that's it for today. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well as liking the video. Appreciate your support and see you next time.